Hey guys, so I totally just recorded this video, but I didn't click record, so I'm saying this all over again, oh my god. But today's video is going to be the July favorites, and in this month I have a bunch of new products that I've never shown before. So that's kind of why I wanted to do this month, just because again I have all these new products that I'd really like to share with you guys. So the first product is the Rexona Clinical Protection Deodorant. Now I learnt about this through Rachel Lee A, because she always raves about it in her videos, and I wasn't really happy with my typical deodorants. I always use the spray ones, and after a couple of hours I always found that they didn't really work and I started getting sweaty and a bit smelly. So I figured it was finally time to try a new deodorant. Now this Rexona Clinical Protection costs you about $16 I believe, which is a whole lot. I will admit now is a whole lot for deodorant all at once. But with that being said, this should last you about 3 to 4 months at least. So it's definitely something that's worth an investment, because when you spend it over that time it's really not that much. But the main reason why I'm including this is because it works so crazy well. I don't know how it is, I don't know how they do it, but it stops me from sweating and smelling completely. But the actual formulation of it isn't like regular roll-ons where they're kind of liquidy. It's actually kind of like a moisturizer. So I don't know how that formula works and how it doesn't make you sweat. I don't know, but it's just great stuff. I don't know how they do it, but it's great. The next product is actually something that's a bit wet, so I'm going to put it down before it drips all over me, but it's the Herbal Essences Naked Shampoo and Conditioner. Now I got this in my June Bella box as a little sample. It was about that big and I absolutely loved it. I thought it was so great and it smells so good. So I got the full size in them, and I've had them for about a month and they're still pretty well full, so you don't really have to use a whole lot of this shampoo and conditioner for it to work. A little bit goes a long way, which I really like. It also makes my hair very shiny and very healthy, so I don't know why this one in particular works, because every other healthy shampoo that I've used really doesn't, but this one works so well. As for the smell of it, it smells like green apple, which it doesn't even say that on the bottle that it contains green apple, but it literally smells like it. Such a great shampoo and conditioner, definitely my favorite for this month. The next two things I also learnt about from my Bella box. I can't remember what month it was, but I got this in one of my boxes, and it's the Timeless Truth face masks. So the one that I got in my box was the orchid one, and it was so nice on my skin. In these little sachets, it's pretty much just a cloth mask which you put over your face and you leave it there for 15 minutes, which I actually posted an Instagram picture of me wearing it, and it looks so funny. You look like a ghost or an axe murderer. It looks really creepy, but it just feels so nice on your skin. They're super hydrating. They're not really a cleaning mask, they're more so a hydrating and moisturizing mask, so they're more kind of a treatment rather than a cleaning kind of thing. So this one here is the Infinite Clarity Mask, and then this one is the Tight Lifting 3D Facial Mask. Now I actually couldn't find any of these in store. I got mine directly from the Bella Box store, so if you liked yours you can get them directly from Bella Box, and I think they're like $8 or something, but they're definitely worth it. They are so nice. It actually keeps my skin nice and fresh and hydrated, but it doesn't make it feel weighed down with heaps of products on it. So I don't know, I really like these masks. They're definitely my favorite. Another mask that I thought I would mention I got in my Priceline haul, so the skincare haul I did a while ago. I got one of these as a sample and I went ahead and bought the full size. So it's the Mud Pack Ultra Deep Pore Cleansing Mask, and it's the one with the blue packaging. So I don't know what it is about this, but it is really pore cleansing, so it's very cleaning. So essentially all this does is pulls out all the crap out of my skin, all the dirt and makeup that's left over, and it just keeps it nice and clean and refreshed. So I've really been liking this as a treatment, like I said, once a week or once a fortnight at least. But yeah, I don't know, I've never used masks in the past and now I'm obsessed with them. I've just been really loving treating my skin with these masks. The next product I was a bit worried and a bit adamant in showing because I've only used it a couple of times, but I figured I would include it anyways because I really do like it. So it's the Beauty Essentials BB Cream. So it's one of Priceline's brands. I'm pretty sure I hold this in my Priceline haul, the skincare haul again, so it just looks like this. I believe it was around $3.50 at the time as well, which is pretty good. You get 50 mils in the tube, so it's quite a large size that you get. But the colour I got is fair to medium, and I actually have it on my skin today. It's so hydrating on the skin, and it's definitely a light to medium coverage, but your skin looks so healthy and glowing that you don't actually need the heavier coverage, if that makes sense. So I don't know why, but it just makes your skin glow, and particularly around here my pores are pretty big. They look quite big, so if you put makeup on them they tend to cake up, but with this it just keeps them nice and smooth. It actually makes them look smaller too, but it doesn't settle into them where it makes it look cakey and heavy. It just looks really nice. It actually looks like nice skin. That's what it looks like. So it's just really nice and glowy. Again, it's really cheap. It's like $3.50 as well. So like I said, I've only used it 2 to 3 times, but it's definitely worth being in my favorites. The last product is a lipstick from Essence, and this is kind of funny because I always stood away from these lipsticks and now I'm gravitating towards them, so it's funny how that happens. But it's the Essence Barely There lipstick. So these will cost you like $6.50, which is super cheap. But as you can see, it's a dark brownish nude. So normally I would wear a very pale nude. I've always been like that. I find in particular the brownish ones actually make me look more tan, and it also makes your lips look healthier. They don't look cracked whenever you wear brown, whereas when you wear the really pale ones, it kind of seeps into all the lines and it makes your lips look super cracked. So I've really been liking this lipstick. Aside from brown nudes being on trend at the moment, like I said, it makes your skin look really healthy. So I don't know what it is, but I really like this. But anyways, that's pretty much everything that I had to show for this favorites video. Like I said at the start, I have never shown any of these products before, so I figured I would include them in a favorites video to kind of introduce them to you guys. But anyways, I'm going to wrap it up here, so hopefully you guys enjoyed my July favorites, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Stay home, stay home, go, go, under the bright sky.